Okay, so welcome to the Team Raise Your Altitude Team Call Wednesday, June 29th, 2016. We have our first guest speaker tonight, and I'm so excited to have her here. Caitlin and I started I feel like the same day or the same month. Oh, sorry, there's some background noise. Hold on. I'm going to mute everyone. I'm not very good at this. I don't know how to mute individuals. Sorry. How do you... Oh, manage participants. Got it. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so we started at the exact same time, so I just feel like such a special connection with her because I know you guys probably feel similarly to people who start around the same time as you. You're just going through it all together, going through the ups and the downs and the crazy learning and all that stuff. And Caitlin has really found her own niche with the coaching and how to kind of tie it to her credentials. And I wanted to share this, specifically for people who have not necessarily even just credentials. I know we have some personal trainers or dietitians on here that definitely she's going to give you some tips for that too. But anyone who has outside interests that are not just Beachbody programs, I think can benefit from this because Caitlin is a perfect example of someone who doesn't only use Beachbody workouts, and she helps or nutrition supplements, but she does work them into her routine. And so just kind of understanding how she shares that with other people who might want to mix it in with whatever they're doing as well. So I'm going to let her take it away. Caitlin, you want to do a quick introduction on your background, and then I know you got great content lined up for us.
Yeah, sure. So like Katie said, I started coaching last year the same time. So my 1 year is actually going to be when we're at Summit. Last year I signed up on July 27th. So since that point, I've always had an interest in fitness and specifically fitness nutrition. I say that because I'm more so interested in fueling your body to get the fitness results you want as opposed to just general nutrition. Oh, and let me know, my computer's kind of slow, so someone just put your hand up if I'm going in and out. But am I okay so far? Good? Okay. And so I always wanted to pursue a certification in personal training, and Beachbody was basically the foundation that just skyrocketed that passion for me. And the key for me was eventually figuring out, once I had my certification and I had some clients with interest, how to work Beachbody into my personal training business. So I have a few tips for you guys, things that I found out myself, just in going about, even if you're not in a fitness industry or the nutrition industry, just figuring out how to work Beachbody into your career and making it your career. So the first thing I would say is you want to share that you're a Beachbody coach. Since day one, I've always told people that I am a Beachbody coach. I won't necessarily say that I'm only a Beachbody coach. I'll say I'm a certified personal trainer with NASM, which is the school that I got certified through. And I'll say I'm affiliated with Beachbody when I'm explaining it to new clients or to potential challengers. So this way they know that just like a trainer who's affiliated with a gym or a trainer who's affiliated with a supplement company, I'm affiliated with Beachbody. So it's out in the open. I view my personal training business and Beachbody as one. I don't separate them. They're one thing together. So I'm not just a Beachbody coach and I'm not a personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer who is a Beachbody coach. The key that I would say for me was sitting down and figuring out my business plan. How exactly was I going to incorporate Beachbody into my personal training business, and how was I going to make them one, using either the meal plans or the workouts or Shakeology. So you want to find your angle and you want to incorporate Beachbody into that. So for me, if any of you have seen my posts or have been in any of my challenge groups, my message is all about eating for strength and that food is fuel. So I focus heavily on the fitness, nutrition, and concept of gains. My team is Team Gains. And for beginner challengers, I like to use the 21-day fix containers to introduce them to portion control. Someone that maybe has no idea of how to eat properly. And then I will introduce them into my specific macro coaching, which is kind of like my little edge that I offer in conjunction to the Beachbody programs. I also make custom plans for my clients. So my personal training clients, they'll get custom plans that involve Beachbody programs. So that's either specific Beachbody on-demand programs that I will create for them to do, like Kill Cupcake this day, then do 21-day fix extreme plyos the next day. I'll make a tailored custom plan for them like that. Or I'll just recommend a program for them to do and to follow on top of giving them my own circuits that I create. So it's just like a little extra that is from my personal training background, but goes hand in hand with Beachbody. Let's see. So then once you've found your angle, you need to tailor your challenge groups to that. The challenge groups are going to be what drive your business and move it forward. So over the course of my Beachbody coaching experience, my challenge groups have completely evolved, and I now run them like a business. When I first got into this, I was doing your typical challenge groups. I was kind of relying more on other successful Beachbody coaches and how they run their groups to show me how to run mine, when I didn't even realize I should be creating my own groups, because this is my business and I offer something different than them. So you want to figure out how you can tailor your challenge groups to really market your angle and to attract challengers and people who would be interested in what you have to offer. So with my groups, I do both. It's a Beachbody challenge group, but I kind of run them like most fitness competitors or fitness YouTubers would run them. Like Emily Hayden or Katie Hearn are two people who I love that I've done their monthly challenges before. So I've taken the idea of that and combined it with my Beachbody challenge group experiences. So I create structure so my clients know exactly what to expect, and my groups run like a business. They're held monthly, with the first week being a prep week, and the group's starting on the second Monday of every month. So my challengers know when the group's going to start, and if they want to bring in other challengers, they can tell them right off the bat, oh, it's going to start on this date. The first week is a prep week, and then we go into the challenge group. Within the group, every Friday is a check-in day for progress, and every challenger is carried over from month to month. But here's the key: as long as they have an active Shakeology order. That is one of my non-negotiables for my personal training clients and my Beachbody clients, because they're the same. They have to have an active Shakeology order, because nutrition is key in getting your physical results. You can only work out so much, and if you're not fueling yourself right, you're not going to see the maximal results that you could if you're eating for your goals. So I require, yeah.
Question. Would you mind sharing like how you communicate that to people, or if you've kind of like been in a situation where you've had to like actually share that with someone?
Yeah, totally. So in the beginning, when I'm explaining, I tell, like when I market my challenge groups, like I have a post going up later, and say someone messages me and says, hey, I saw your post, I'm interested in joining your challenge group. And I say, okay, great. Let me tell you what it's about. And then first, right off the bat, I say, I'm a certified personal trainer with NASM, and I'm affiliated with Beachbody. So the challenge group programs and nutrition plans are based off of Beachbody programs. So they know right then and there Beachbody's out there, and they also know that this is my business that I'm running as a personal trainer. And then I explain to them that entry into the challenge group is gained through the purchase of a challenge pack. So that's a program, a workout program that I can either custom create with them, or they can follow a pre-made one. So I'll either custom create one for them with Beachbody on Demand programs, or they can just follow a 21-day fix extreme or something like that. And then I say, and you have the option to follow a portion control container meal plan, or I can work with you individually to tailor your macros to your needs. Most people go for the macros because it's just something different. And then my last part of my like little intro to my challenge group is and you'll get 30 days of Shakeology, which is my requirement because it ensures that you're getting all the nutrition and supplements that you need to reach your goals. If I do have them give a little backlash, like, oh, I've heard about Shakeology, I don't really like it, I then go into explaining exactly what Shakeology is and all the supplements that I would recommend that they get individually, as opposed to just having this one Shakeology packet. And then I do explain that they can roll over from month to month. So once they make the initial purchase, they have entry into each of my groups as long as they're getting their monthly shipment of Shakeology. Is that clear? Yeah? Hold on. Let me see.
I like that you have just like upfront confidence about Shakeology and what it can do for people, because I do think that sometimes people like, you know, they kind of like slide it in there and, oh, by the way, it gives Shakeology. You know, like they almost like don't want to say it, you know, and I think that having confidence in, I mean, we all use it and love it. So it's just funny. We don't, you know, we have this weird like perception. So I love hearing you say how you set it up as like something that's super credible and super necessary for their results.
Yeah. And so my angle is really all about eating for your goals. So and it's true, Shakeology is one of the major reasons why I've achieved the physique I want, and I'm going to achieve the physique I'm working for. It gives me all my supplements. It gives me all my vitamins I need, all my probiotics. Everything that I would have to go out and buy individually is in that one little packet. And it's a lot easier to drink that as a meal than to have to like shove 20 pills down my throat. And especially for me, like on a fitness competitor level, those supplements are key to getting your result because they help your body function properly. And when your body functions properly, you get the results that you want. So that's how I explain it to my clients. And it's a non-negotiable part of my personal training. So if you want to be one of my clients, you have to be drinking Shakeology. Just because I know that at least with one meal a day, you are fueling yourself right for your goals. Let's see. So that brings me to my bottom line. In order to leverage your credibility, you need to know the programs of Beachbody. You need to know the meal plan. So if you haven't done the portion control containers yet, I highly recommend that you get them and try them out because they are a game changer. They are a stepping stone to actually getting the results that you want with your body because they're going to make sure that you're properly fueling your body with the different ratios of what you need in terms of carbs, protein, fats, grains. And then, sorry, I have a little outline, so I keep looking at it. But so you want to make sure that you know the programs, know the meal plans, and be a product of a product. I always let people know that, yes, I do my own workout programs, but I use the Beachbody programs to complement them. So whether that mean I do my own arm circuit on Tuesday night, I'm going to be doing 21-day fix extreme Pilates on Wednesday. And then I'll do my own circuit on Thursday, and then I'll be doing total body cardio on Friday. I always make sure to incorporate it and to let people know that because I want people to know that I got the body that I wanted using Beachbody programs because that's how they're going to become interested in it. If I'm doing something different than them and they're not getting the results that I'm getting, they're going to start to question. So you want to be a product of the product, and you want to make sure that you're focusing on your 3 vital behaviors in addition to building your business. So you can't tell your clients to drink Shakeology without drinking it yourself. You can't tell your clients to be committed to a Beachbody program if you're not committed to one yourself. So when I'm running my challenge groups, I'm actually doing the program too. It's our second to last day right now for June because I run them by the month. I just did the 21-day fix extreme. That's my favorite program. So I'm going to start it again on June 11th. And in the interim, I test out different Beachbody on Demand workouts because I want to know about them. So this way, if I have a client ask me, or if I am creating a plan for a client, I know. I actually I created a plan, like a muscle building plan for a client. And I used a lot of Sagi's workouts, which I had never tried. And I was like, these are actually pretty amazing. And they helped me to incorporate the Beachbody and my own planning into that. And my client actually liked the Sagi workouts better because she had a visual, as opposed to with my circuits, it was just written down. So I found that helpful for her and for me. And then you also want to make sure you're doing your personal development, whether that means you're reading nutritional pieces of literature or listening to podcasts. I tend to gravitate towards non-traditional forms of PD. So those are like podcasts or fitness YouTubes or just anything that gives me inspiration or knowledge. That's what I consider my PD. But you want to make sure that you're doing that in addition to being a product of the product and drinking your Shakeology. So I guess in closing, my final message is just to be true to you, be true to your message, and be true to your business. Don't try to base it off someone else's business. Be true to your own, and it will build over time. You just need to find your own niche, and you need to stick with that. And that's it.
Yay! That was so amazing. Thank you so much. I feel like everyone is tired of hearing from me day after day. So
I talk really fast. I'm like from New York, so I just like spitfire.
No, this is, I feel like, exactly what we needed. And I mean, if you can see in the chat, I feel like it was so helpful for the people who might have an existing business or want to incorporate things together, but then also for people kind of figuring out, like, just not being afraid to create your own thing. You know, the first couple of months, absolutely, you need to get comfortable with the formats. You need to get, you know, you might lean more on other coaches, but like after a while, like you're definitely going to kind of break out on your own or find one or two other coaches that you just like super jive with and want to always run your groups with. You know, I feel like it's going to be so helpful for you guys. And I do want to give you the opportunity to ask questions because like Caitlin is so willing. I mean, even if they're specific to your business model or whatever, I know she would be so willing to just kind of give you feedback or something like that. So take advantage. Like, lady is rock star. Like, she built her business on authenticity and, you know, just establishing her credibility month after month. So she's a great resource. I know we have to have some questions.
Okay, I'll go. Okay, my big focus has always kind of been like having a positive attitude and finding like positive things in your life. So positivity, I guess, let's say, and really kind of like, for me, it was a lot easier for me to start noticing those things because of Beachbody. But where I'm kind of struggling right now is, so I have this group that I made. It's just a free group. It's called Positive Reality, and it's just to kind of like get people talking about positive things in their life. But I'm trying to kind of figure out how to convert some of those people into possible challengers, and I'm not really sure how to like make that work or maybe connect that. I don't know if you have any ideas for that.
I actually have an initial thought is that, like, it just made me think about when Caitlin was talking about being a product of the product, and like her focus is a lot on like her physique because that is like, you know, a big part of her personal training. Like, she's been training for bikini competitions and that kind of thing. So that's a big part of her being a product of the product. Like, your mindset is a product of Beachbody. You know what I mean? So how can you share that this is what triggered that for you? Because I'm sure you're seeing a theme with people that like they're being down on themselves or like, yeah, they're finding positivity, but like, how can you kind of show them this route to get more of what you have that they want?
Okay. Yeah.
No,
that was good. No, thank you.
In the beginning, a lot of my posts, because the environment of Beachbody is just so positive, I focused a lot of my posts in the beginning of my coaching on that positive environment. I would just introduce them to that. Maybe make a post about how your team of coaches is just such a positive support for you. Because I know for me specifically, especially when it comes to certain goals, I tend to turn more towards my Beachbody community than my actual friends, because it's just more of a positive place of support. So you could maybe frame it that way.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's a really good idea too. I have a little note. Sorry if I'm adding stuff to the note as you guys tell me things.
No, I really like that too. It's just like, I feel like we, for whatever reason, share like more openly, you know, sometimes than you do with your other circles. So
yeah.
Anyone else? Erica, I know you have like a big webinar coming up tomorrow. Like, did you have any questions about maybe like call to action, or not to put you on the spot, but.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask. So tomorrow I am going to, well, first off, I'm a teacher of dance fitness, which is a little spin on Zumba, and I also teach yoga. So tomorrow is kind of, it's going to be a kind of a fun day. I'm going to do a webinar, just a live Facebook video, talking about the positive vibes I've gotten and amazing results that I got in the last like 21 days that I've done 21 Day Fix. So I'm going to share my results with everybody. And at this time, I'm going to say exactly how you worded it. Like, I'm a Beachbody coach who happens to be, you know, a fitness instructor. And that, I don't know, that kind of scares me, because that will be the first time I'm like putting my affiliation out there with people. But I also want this to be a type of video that I allow, you know, people to come into this new challenge group that I'll start in July. So I don't want it to be like beat around the bush or anything. I kind of want to just come out and say it and get it out there, be confident in what I'm affiliated with. But it's also it is kind of scary, because I don't want anyone to think that I want them to buy anything from me, or, you know, it's kind of a hard thing for me to figure out what my intro is going to be. So if you have any advice, I really liked how you said in the very beginning, like, I'm a Beachbody coach who happens to be a fitness instructor. And I kind of want to use something like that for my introduction, but.
Yeah. Or you could even phrase it like a dance fitness instructor who's affiliated with Beachbody.
Right.
Because I believe in the products, and I believe in the meal plans, and I believe with what they present. That's how I say it when some people will be like, oh, Beachbody? Like, why did you pick Beachbody? And I'll be like, because I believe in what they present. I'm not going to market something that I personally don't believe in.
Right.
So that's why I chose to be affiliated with Beachbody.
Right. That sounds really good. I'm excited for the opportunity just to like let people know what I'm doing and be upfront with them for the first time. You know, like, no secrets. This is like, honesty is the best policy. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. After tomorrow, I will like have it all, cat's out of the bag. So I'm really excited. I'm super excited.
I'm excited for you. I know how nerve-wracking it was. I think the first time I ever mentioned the word Beachbody in a post, I like ran away from my screen, because I was just like, I don't know, I didn't know what to expect. But if you just think about it, like, you probably don't have the same fears as much as if you were just like sharing about your yoga class and inviting people to your yoga class. And it's literally no different, you know?
Exactly.
Inviting people to something that you enjoy, that you believe in, and know will get them results, you know? And as long as we're all approaching our unique businesses unique to ourselves and not like forcing ourselves on people, that's the only time when anyone has a bad taste in their mouth about Beachbody. Like, everyone that I know really loves the products. They don't like the tactics that some people use. And I know that if you're sitting on this call, you're not going to be using any of those tactics. If you're wondering what they are, let me know. You can talk. But really, truly, there's nothing, you know, I know it seems scary, but it's all about you as a person. And these people who are choosing to attend, like, are showing up because they know and love and trust you, and they want what you have to offer.
That's right.
So, Yeah. Good work. Anything else? Because if not, I'm gonna take a photo. I don't know if like Brittany or Julia, you guys want to. I don't know if you can turn your video on. It's okay if you can't. But I'm gonna take a group photo, so it'll just be like your little. Oh, there's smiling faces. Okay. Yay. Okay, good. All right, so everybody smile. I kind of like creepily took one when we were all when you were talking, and everyone just looked angry, just like intensely listening, I should say. So, okay, everyone, 1, 2, 3. I got it, I think. Yay! Okay, so good. I love it. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for staying up for us and sharing.
I do have one more thing to share.
Yeah.
I wanted to just tell you all, because I know some of you are new coaches, some of you may have been in it. Just stick it out. For me, it took me like really figuring out how to market my business for like the pieces to just like click. So stick it out until you find that click, because it will happen. But you just need to like stay in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because what you said, you told yourself you'd be there a year.
I told
at least give it a year.
Yeah, when I came into this, I told myself I would give myself a year, and literally I couldn't even imagine this time last year I wasn't even a Beachbody coach. So getting to the place that I am now, from this time last year, you just have to stick it out and keep hustling for what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna stop.